Hello, thank you for joining us on ERi-TV. This is English News Broadcast live from the headquarters in Asmara at 10:30 p.m. local time. First, the top stars. Programs in connection with Martyrs Day conducted. Popular campaign of members of National Confederation of Eritrean Workers. Blinken holds talk with his Chinese counterpart. Earthquake damaged French homes, schools, and churches. Associations of ex-freedom fighters and Cooperative Association of the members of the first round of national service organized various programs at Maidaminnet in connection with 20th June Martyrs Day 2023. The popular campaign of the members of ex-freedom fighters association, in which ministers took part, included planting and cultivation of tree seedlings. The Cooperative Association of members of the first round of national service also organized a cultural and artistic program depicting Martyrs Day. Speaking at the event, General Philip Oswald Johannes, Chief of Staff of Eritrean Armed Force, said that the program organized in connection with Martyrs Day attests to the readiness of the youth to live up to the expectation of the martyrs' trust and commended the support that the members of the Cooperative Association of the first round of national service are extending to children in their academic education. General Philippos also called for organizing programs focusing on youth with a view to raising their overall awareness, noting that sacrificing for the sake of country and people as well as living up to the expectation of martyrs' trust is one of the noble cultural values of the Eritrean people. Mrs. Askalu Menkerios, Minister of Tourism, called on the members of the first round of the national service to continue their activities with vigor and commitment. Employees of the National Confederation of Eritrean Workers carried out various activities in connection with 20th June Martyrs Day 2023. According to the report, over 50 members of the Confederation conducted environmental sanitation activities at the Asmara Martyrs Cemetery in the morning hours of June 16 and cultural programs depicting the day in the afternoon hours. At the event, the members assumed responsibility for supporting 10 families of martyrs for 2 years. In the same vein, on 17th of June, 1,000 employees from 6 institutions constructed terraces on the reserve land in Dembazaul and prepared halls for planting tree seedlings. Likewise, government employees and taxi owners conducted a popular campaign at the Mkulu Martyr Cemetery and City Park in the port city of Massawa. At the ceremony organized on 17th of June at the Expo Hall in connection with 20th June Martyrs Day 2023, the Central Region Administration awarded Kabahaban to 8 families of martyrs. According to the report, the program is being carried out for the 3rd time. The martyrs' families included 2 families with 5 of their children and 6 families with 4 of their children who gave their precious lives for national independence and safeguarding national sovereignty. The event was attended by Mr. Fasahi Haile, Governor of the Central Region, Mr. Yusuf Saiq, Head of the PFDJ Organizational Affairs, and other government officials. We are live on ERi-TV. Stay tuned for international news. Blinken holds talk with Chinese counterpart during high-stake visit. The U.S. top diplomat meets his Chinese counterpart in Beijing during the highest-level official visit in 5 years. United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken has met his Chinese counterpart Qin Gang in Beijing at the start of the highest-level trip by a U.S. official to China in nearly 5 years as the two powers aim to stabilize ties. Blinken's two-day trip comes amid first bilateral ties and follows the discovery of suspected spy balloon above the U.S. in February that prompted him to delay a trip that had been planned for the same month. With the world's two largest economies at odds on an array of issues from trade to technology and regional security, both China and the U.S. have voiced guarded hopes of improving communication, although they have played down expectation of a significant breakthrough. Biden said he hoped to again meet Chinese President Xi Jinping after a lengthy meeting in November on the sideline of the G20 summit in Bali, where the two agreed on Blinken's visit. Around 170 people being relocated from the western French town of La Laigne after an earthquake on Friday evening. The quake, believed to have been between magnitude 5.2 and 5.8, was felt from Rennes in the northwest to Bordeaux in the southwest. Homes, schools, and churches were damaged, with hundreds of buildings declared uninhabitable. Earthquakes above magnitude 5 are unusual in France, with the last affecting the country in November 2019. 2 people were injured in the town of Douzelve following Friday's tremor in La Lyon. The local fire service chief warned the church had become completely unusable, and a top government regional official said most of the houses in the town center were affected. Prime Minister Elisabeth Borne described the earthquake as unusual and expressed her solidarity with those who may have been worried. She said that it will be ensured that everyone has access to rehousing. Dear viewers, now we have a quick review of the top stories. Programs in connection with Martyrs Day conducted. Popular campaigns of members of National Confederation of Eritrean Workers. Blinken holds talk with his Chinese counterpart. Earthquake damaged French homes, schools, and churches. It was me, Salim Brhana, with the news for tonight. Thank you for being with us. Have a good night.